Hopefully that should do it. Sometimes it's a little finicky with the whole capturing thing. Anyways, let me see. It is not capturing Viva Piñata because it's currently trying to capture Minecraft, which clearly is not present. Oh, oh lord. It's not quite the resolution, is it? Alright, I think I have an easy solution for this. Well, easy and easy. Wait, hold on. Would this just work? Yeah, there you go. That was easy. It wasn't called a game capture, it was just called a window capture. Silly, silly me. Anyways. Hopefully... Hold on. When it comes to sounds, you know what you gotta do. You gotta turn them on. There we go. Hopefully they're fine. They're alright on my end. For the most part. So we should be good. We were doing things last time in which we got the Dragonache and that whole shababble, and I was thinking we can finish that chapter. Ah! Thank you for the follow every time with that noise. I'm thinking of finishing the chapter of the Dragonache with actually making it into an adult. I love you, Piñata. I'm glad. I hope you enjoyed the stream, because we'll be getting a lot of Viva Piñataing up in here. I'm gonna check first what the requirements are for actually making the Dragonache big. Because I remember you need a dragonfly, a bottle of milk, and a snapdragon flower. And that's about the extent of what I remember, so... making sure I got everything would probably be a pretty good idea. So your VP, I spoke with you a few months and started following you on Tumblr because of it. Nice. People really liked the video, and I'm frankly glad. I put a lot of effort into it. Most of the effort being having to work through the video editing program constantly crashing. A bottle of milk, snapdragon flower, a dragonfly, a red hot salamander. Okay, so we have everything. Cool. 3 months. Okay, so we technically have everything. We have the dragonfly, we have red hots, we have salamanders in the other garden. So technically we have all of the key components. The only thing we'd need to do is move this dragonfly over to the Dragonache garden, which is easy peasy. I'm so glad you can actually use the mailing system even if the online functionality of this game is basically non-existent at this point. So that you can at least move things in between your gardens. There we go. I was actually thinking of making a part 2 for that iceberg, because this game has a lot of secrets. You'd be shocked. And I keep finding new things that I could easily put together into something. Problem is that at the moment, with all the holidays and stuff, we'll probably have to wait till after that before I do any of that kind of stuff. Would be fun though, for sure. I really enjoyed making the first one. So maybe this time I'll try to make it so that the music that I choose, even if I love the original Viva Piñata soundtrack, they don't quite agree with YouTube itself, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's how you do. Alright, what were we doing? We have our Dragonache flying around. So, it was supposed to the starting floor and the cryptic edge. of the wiki. The decrypted pinatas page on the wiki. Oh yeah. I remember being really into this whole world and wanting to know more, but there's a lot of things you never get to actually know more about. So, all of our salamanders are in the house. It's a bit unfortunate. All of our red fox are in the house as well. Pretty sure I don't see one anywhere around. This one. This game just has so much funky things hidden away for you to find. So is this the dragonfly? Nope. Not quite. I always forget how the box system works. Currently working on toward getting a jelly resident in trouble in paradise. So good luck with that. Apparently it's a bit harder than one would think. Though at least it's not trying to get a jelly in Pocket Paradise. Well, getting one in Pocket Paradise is apparently just some places just don't get it. Like some cartridges just does not have it actually appear, which is bonkers. Like imagine programming that in that. Oh yeah, only some copies of this game actually gets this one pinata. The rest of them can never access it without trading it, which is fucking weird. I kinda wish I had Pocket Paradise as a kid. I feel like I would have very much enjoyed it, considering how much I played on the goddamn DS. But sadly, it's not an easy game to find. But maybe one day in the future, because I kinda want to own all the pinata games. I already have like 4 copies of their... You might be like, Sabina, why do you have 4 copies of the original game? And I'll be like, Pocket Paradise was such a game changer for me as a kid, yeah. I have 4 copies of the original game, because one is the original one that I got as a kid, like, back when I was, like, 8 or 9 or whatever. And then, that disc just worked. It just died on itself. So that was what happened with that, and then I was like, okay, I need to play this game. Like, way later when I discovered that, discovered it again, or whatever, I was like, I need this. So I ordered one. I ordered another disc. And then I got one from my parents on my birthday, because they got me a original Xbox 360. And they were like, here, we got you Viva Piñata on it. Even though I asked for Trouble in Paradise, I was like, alright, I'll just get it myself. And then I got an extra one, just in case I accidentally borked my upper CD. So I have 4 copies. I kind of remember it being worse version for VP, but I take it with me anyway. Yeah, portability is always a wonderful thing. I kind of want to get a copy of VP on the PC, so I can still ask to Google Drive for Libertine it, because I haven't played this game since I was like 12, playing on the Xbox 360. Missed the game. Hello! Yeah. Definitely worthwhile to play it again. I think. These red hawks are just feasting upon what was once their brethren. Where's that dragonfly at that we put down? Oh, it's right there. Did we get you to do the thing? No, but there. Oh yes, this is video games. Just have the thing face for the ground. It's fine. Okay, now we just need to give it a sound. Like it should grow big and strong. We should be all good. How is everyone? I'm good. For Rare, the studio game of Mrs. Cameo. Never played it, but I've heard of it. I got it last stream. I got the dragon. He's a golden boy. He has very sharp teeth. I love that every dragon is unique. Or, well, sort of every dragon is unique. It's more like a Spinda situation where there's so many combinations that you're unlikely to ever get two Dragonaches that look the same. We got the Xbox 360 game when I was like 7. We got it used from a video game store and I was still very different. Very... I mean, there are many strange ways to get from games. I miss the days when you could go to the library to borrow, like, not only books, but movies and games. You can't really do that these days. Maybe I can get the salamanders to come out. If I ask nicely. Yeah. I also had the party game way back in the day because I wanted every fucking Viva Piñata thing that was to exist. But since I didn't end up actually playing Xbox 360 very much when we had like one for the whole family, we ended up selling that along with the system itself, which was kind of regret that, but like I was like 14 or whatever, so like I probably didn't care that. Or no, that was more like when I was like 15, 16. I probably didn't really think about it very much at all. But I remember having a fun time with it. It borrowed a lot more from the show than it did from the games itself. Which, I mean, you know, it was the one game to do it. These salamanders are just walking. I'm trying to get them to come out of their house, but like, this is taking its sweet time. Maybe if I just tap it very nicely, we can get the salamanders to go outside. Can I even send a Dragonache to a party? I wonder. Let's see. No, you cannot send a Dragonache to a party. Wait. I don't think so. Nope. Oh, that's fine. Will you send... Is Renica blood out? I'm so around 7. This is around 7 or 8 once I showed Babysitter VP. Man, I got full of worms. Did you just beat it to death? Yeah, I did. Showing this game to one's parents, or anyone else that doesn't understand how this game works, is just like, what? What is this? Why are you destroying these poor animals? And it's like, that you kinda have to sometimes. That's like how everyone, like, when people are not familiar with this game and they see me beat up, like, a random piñata over the head with a shovel to make them leave, it's just like, no, don't hurt the piñata, and I'm like, but I don't want them in my garden. It's the one thing you have to do it. It was not my choice for that to be the thing you have to do if you don't want a piñata in your garden. Blame the developers for that one. Though to be fair, considering the fact that they are piñatas, it is very in line being able to use, you know, smack them over the head. Yeah, Mr. Cowboy Man. It makes sense. It does. At the very least, you can't whack anyone else to death. Like any of the humans. Or what constitutes as a human. Leave. There's 2 of them. Leave it. See? You just gotta hit him sometimes. That's how it works. Sometimes the only way to progress in life is to take a shovel and just smack something. I wanna make some more salamanders. What are you doing in the water, bud? Come here, Mr. Cowboy Man. Faster! Oh, I forgot that they can actually run. Also, at one point, my family had a series of film videos of me imitating various piñatas. That is amazing. Man, I'm so sad that that when I upgraded from my really old computer, like my personal old computer, I didn't actually save any of my like videos or various MS Paint drawings that I did of the piñatas, because like I made like a bunch of fan piñatas and I would draw them in MS Paint and I would put them together in Windows Movie Maker, like a slideshow to music. Also, we got a penguin without me even looking. Yeah, level 49! Sweet. Let's look at this parrot. This parrot is about the size of a small baby dragon. Fan piñatas. Fan piñatas are very pure things. Also, this is... He is beauty. Where are the hidden things? Also, this is just... animation. They are friends. Parrot and dragon. I like this parrot. This parrot is a good parrot. But yeah, I'm so sad that I never got to save any of those funny videos that I made. Because I also had, like... Oh gosh, I had, like, gameplay videos saved from, like, when I was playing Spore. As well. Sadly, those didn't get saved either, which is a darn shame, because I remember saving little videos of like me finding very interesting things, or doing the funny thing, which is like changing the environment on the planet that you can play on. Those things lost to time now, unfortunately, which is why I make an effort to try and save as much as possible these days. What are you doing back there, Cockles? There's just they're having problems getting into the house. No, they're not having problems. They're just taking their sweet, sweet time. Ashley, plus they're so dramatic. Curious how this game ricochets in and I don't think about it. So I tried to get him receiver. And some of the minigames were fucking brutal. Or at least I remember them being very brutal, but I guess this is trying to play them as a child just made them so much more difficult. And also, I know Trouble in Paradise has like way worse, as in much harder, romance minigames. And this game, they're alright. They're not fun, some of them, but they're a little bit more doable than the Trouble in Paradise ones from what I remember, considering they redid all of them in that. Yeah, I don't know if how this game would look like with cell shading. I don't think it would look too bad, but also like, I don't know how it would mesh with the, like, all the sort of like texturing to everything that all the things have. Though the PC version almost has shell shading because of the fact that the lighting engine is worse than the whatchamacallit, the original Xbox release. You guys immediately going into your house. It's really... Hey, Mr. Salamangos. 2 flavors of replaying child games. So I just struggle with this and how to complete this. What the hell? Yep. They're either super fucking hard, or they're They were really easy. I'm honestly surprised I got so far in this game that I did, considering the fact that this game is not very good at telling you what things to do at some points. Like, you have to figure out a lot of things on yourself because the NPC is meant to give you hints. She sure ain't give you good hints. Like 90% of the time. So it's always fun. When a foreigner's visitors, the kid with Cedar's turns in the mist when he wants to. Yeah, he can teleport. I used to like turtles. I was always afraid of doing it because of the one time that I did it. Because the game was like giving me a tip on the loading screen, like hit seed dust to get the good seeds. I'm like, what? You do that? But because he tells you not to hit him with the shovel. And like, he just absolutely devastated that garden with the amount of fucking weed seeds that he was throwing in. It was just like hell. Hell incarnate in the form of a garden full of weeds. He just teleports and laughs at you. Like little gremlin man he is. You see freaking me teleport. One time I trapped him on an island in the middle of a pond and he turned to mist. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Like, he can teleport. I'm not sure why he has that animation for teleporting. Like, is he a vampire? Because that's like the only thing from, like, mythical things that I can think about, that... The turn of mist to just, like, go get out of places, but that wouldn't make a lot of sense, or would it? Yeah. I remember, fearing to hit sea dust after that. Because I didn't want my place to be an absolute mess. So, I prefer to keep my gardens peaceful, if possible, unless I'm on purpose, just making a mess. Which, sometimes it's fun to do that. Most of the time it's not. Also, this is just garbage. Now this is a minigame that is not that good. Also, this layout, this is garbage. Like, what is this supposed to be? Like a crack in the ground? Something else incriminating. Had it. Crush on beef as a child. I mean, apparently, from what I noticed from other people and have been chatting in the stream and whatnot, people have found their, like, some of the characters, attractive in such ways. Which I'm not surprised. I mean, that can happen to literally anything. This was the game that I can admit, taught me about the fact that, like, women can love women. You might be like, what? And yeah. It's the stupidest thing ever. But the fact that you could actually see, like, the clockles being together, even though they're supposed to be, like, you know, hens, and the marzipan just being cows, and they're in love. And I'm like, huh. Interesting. Like, that was my first exposure to that kind of stuff. And I remember always being like, oh god, if I romance the Musipans, did my parents know? What did they think? Because at that time, they were not... They made it pretty clear that they were not very much into those kinds of things at that point. They've gotten better at it with the years. They've gotten much more accepting, but I remember being so afraid to, like, oh god, I can't let my parents see this. But it's just piñata cows. Where are they gonna go? Like, you can't let you play this game. They're cows, and they're in love. Scandalous. If this game had come out last year, I feel like cottage core girlies would be all about it. Yeah, it's been saying, like, if this game had come out in this day and age, people would be fucking, like, crazy for this game. It would be, like, the biggest next thing. People would go just bonkers for it. House and Love. The music pants are very, very good. It is also very interesting about the fact that there's a lot of subtleties in this game. Like things that I never noticed as a kid, but I've noticed now. Salamander. The salamanders are very good. Yeah, Cowboy Salamango. I don't have a name for this guy, but I think like he deserves a name. Also, this fucking Pathfly is just testing his luck. Same thing with the upper one over here. Don't think I don't hear you. I really need to figure out a way to get it so that I can actually see the chat whilst I'm in the game. Ah! Why? Go, little guy, go! Faster! Okay, there's Shadow Glows, the Mission Tails. Yeah. The fact that they glow is very good. I used to realize that what that map was. The splotchy one. The dance. Oh, you want to see the dance? You can look at the dance. It's the top view of a salamander. Oh, like the pattern? Oh no, wait, like, maybe, because I want to romance them again. I want to see that. I mean, let's try to make that observation again, because I was like, is that just like, because I thought it was like a crack in the ground, but if that was the case, then it probably wouldn't bloom. We'll wait for them to slowly but surely make it into the house. And then we can watch their dance. There's 4 limbs. Storm points headed to salamander in his tail. That would make sense. Come on, you guys. You can do it. You too, Mr. Cowboy Man. They very much enjoy that they living straight up a volcano. It's very hardcore. Same thing with the Red Hots. There are Piñata frogs and Piñata salamanders. Where are the Piñata cicadas? Pronouncing things is not my strong suit. What is that? Oh, is it like the... Oh yeah, it's the frog worms, as they're called in Swedish. That's literally what they're called. Which I think is hilarious. They're the scariest amphibians ever. They're just like long. They're very strange looking things. I remember seeing them once. Oh, that's a big bunch of gold oscillator. Here for you, Damien, so you can see the romance dance. It's not a lot of a romance dance, but it's nice. There you go. That was that. They're just nice little guys. They would make such a good logo. Sorry, they don't have eyes, but they do have teeth. Yes. Oh, it's the thing that... Yeah. I have a funny meme image of that saved somewhere that is just like... I like to eat skin. Is that a toucan over there? No, it's just a parrot that hasn't become a resident yet. He's bouncing. Is he going for that banana? Oh no, he's knocking down a banana from the banana tree. Good job, bud. I think that should be the last of the salamander wings that we need. Sure, would hope so. And then we can do the final step of getting a big Dragonache. Maybe point this. Funniest part of Piñatas in this game is the fact that all vocalization are clearly very human voice actors. Yeah! That's the fun part, because I actually watched a video recently, or rather rewatched a video recently, which was about like a bunch of different things for the developers about this game. And like they were originally going to have like stock animal noises for the piñatas, but they didn't feel like it felt right. Like it didn't fit at all. So they decided the best route would be to give the random staff members like the different members on the staff could choose which piñata they wanted to voice act, and they would just like have a day where they would record all the wacky, strange noises that they would make. Because they were like, how do we voice act this piñata? And it's just like, hey, just do some noises that you think this animal would make. That was about it. So that's why some of the piñatas sound so strange, because it's just like, how do you voice this thing? Who knows? Anyway, vocalizations give the piñata so much power. It's adorable. It is very good. It's also why the Swanana sounds so fucking weird, where it goes, no. Because the lady that had to voice act the Swananas was just like, on the day, realized that, oh yeah, I'm supposed to voice act the swan. What the fuck kind of noise does the swan make? And one of the upper staff members, one of her co-workers, was just like, how about you do like a posh voice? Because swans are fancy. And that was what happened. So the silent man go, no, don't go in the house. No going in house. I want to make sure that we get this. Well, let the marshmallow goes choo choo choo. It is very good. Which is also very interesting, the fact that as well, that the marshmallow goes chew, because the lady that actually, she both designed the marshmallow and got to voice the marshmallow, but she was one of the people on the team that was from Japan, so she vocalized the marshmallow as going chew, because that's how mice are vocalized in Japan in Japanese. You know how Pikachu has the chew part. It's like squeak. So it's technically going squeak, just not in English. Which is great. These guys are just waiting. Why are they waiting? I could just get this Cockles to come over here and do the deed. Go hatch this egg. Pikachu. Exactly. And Dragonache is just flying about. Also, I like that we have these gems, but you can't actually investigate these gems. I don't think. Hold on. I want to check something, because you're supposed to be able to, like, look at these. But I don't think you can in this game in particular. But this fills my heart with joy. Ah, okay. Thank you for joining. It was quite fun, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll be streaming for a bit more, and I'll be uploading this stream later onto my YouTube channel as per usual. I've gotten through my backlog. Can this one fella come out of the house? We need Mr. Sheriff out here, and then I can mean Mr. Cowboy. If we could get them out here. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for coming and viewing the stream. It's always fun to share the Viva Piñata experience with the peoples. Oh, there he comes. Slowly but surely. He's trying. A moment. I realized I forgot something. There we go. Just in case, because I realized that I hadn't switched over on my Discord to be undisturbed, so that I don't get the notifications in the middle of the stream, because I know that those noises can be quite distracting to some people, myself included. I often accidentally hear like Discord notification noises in like music and videos and stuff, even though they're not there, and it just confuses my brain. What is the last Salamango number we're at? Okay, we need one more. Easy peasy, and these guys are very good at just not engaging with each other. They like to keep their distance. Hey, it is like a salamander. It's a very strange looking salamander, but it is indeed a salamander, so I need to be careful this time. It took a moment for the game to recognize that actually had arrived to the thing, but we did it. Alright, so there we go. That master will be done. And then we can give one of the salamangos to the Dragonache. Have Big Boy. And then I'll have to figure out what I want to do next after that. So I feel like there's enough in there for one Langston. Sure. We'll find you enough for Piñata to give. Keep on sending the cocoa all over. Why not? I'm sure that's fine. Oh, we can, how many parrots do we have? We only have one, I think. We could get enough a parrot, and we can actually romance the parrots, which is something that I don't think I did originally in the original game either. Or I did. Like in my original playthrough when I was a kid. I think I might have? I forget. But that could be interesting. I know that their house is like a weird pirate chest thing. Because, you know, parrots and pirates go hand in hand. Or something of that sort. I am back. Welcome. We're still waiting on these salamangos to finish up their whole thing. Let me see. Did you miss the salamangos yet? What dang? We have the egg on the way, which will be the last one we'll need, and then we can give one of the salamangos to the Dragonache. But they let's just say that these guys are not very fast. So it takes its sweet time. But we're about done with that as soon as the egg hatches, which... Let's not forget that we have a chicken. Let's do the thing so that we can get this done. Huh? Yay! Let's see. We just need that ribbon. There we go. There's the reward. Excellent. Okay. My boy. You have one thing left to do. And then we can get full-size Dragonache. As intended. Wait, sneak it! He's throwing the fireballs. You did it! Good job, dude! Am I missing anything? Oh, it might be the dragonfly. Unless... You did get the dragon... Oh, there we go. He just had to realize that he was supposed to cocoon. And now... Can we release this man? Not yet. Just gotta wait. Big boy. He's gotta wait. I want to release you. Not sure if the game will let me. I sure hope so. He's gonna come out in your own time? Okay, there we go. The big man is released. He is free. He's so good. He's like the size of a building. Love this man. I love the Dragonaches. They're very good. Wonderful boy. Maybe we can get enough of a parrot if this parrot decides to actually eat all the bananas that it needs. One could hope. Let me get rid of some of this dirt. We should just get a criminal up in here so that all this dirt just goes away that way, but that's a lot of effort. I know Piñatas would probably be a solid and difficult to hug without breaking them. I wish I could hug a Piñata from this game. They actually wouldn't be that solid, I don't think, because of the fact that they were, like, the design philosophy for the Piñatas is that they just have no bones. They're supposed to be, like, you know, able to do them things. But I do imagine that they still have that, like, kind of papery feeling. But the one thing I wonder if it's like the soft paper, or if it's actually like the kind of rigid paper. Because from the looks of it, it's probably more of the softer kind. But I feel like if you were to pet these things, you would probably still run the chance of maybe a paper cut. But only if you're careful. It should be fun. Another fun fact is that all of the cards that don't have like the confetti on it, they're supposed to be made out of plastic. See, that's a fun fact. Which is something that I only realized much later on. But it makes sense. That's why those parts are generally shiny. But I honestly don't know what this stuff is supposed to be. Aside from the fact that the tail over here obviously has the fur still, but not that. So, I don't know. Some things are still unclear. But like what this is. I'm honestly surprised that the red hots in this game don't just, you know, flow. So I feel like that would make a lot of sense. Or the fact that they aren't, because, well, I guess lightning bugs is just, like, enough for term. You could totally have, like, two variants of the red hots, one based on fire and one based on electricity. But I don't know how that would work for a Piñata, per se. Oh, big seed. That's a big snapdragon seed. Let's see how big it is in comparison to your usual snapdragon seed. We haven't seen a gem tree seed yet, which is easily the one that has the biggest weird mine variant. I don't really know what to call them. But look at this thing. This seed is way bigger than your usual seed. Doesn't have a different price though when you sell it or buy it. Well, you can't buy it, but you can sell it. Okay, so we have the big Dragonache. This parrot is probably going to take its sweet time and actually wanting to stay. So I doubt we'll just be getting it, so we might just buy a parrot from Gretchen, depending on how much it costs, of course. I don't know what Gretchen is gonna charge for it. Gretchen, I need to check on something. How much is a parrot? Oh, that's the highest level Piñata we have unlocked so far. Oof, it's a steep price there, Gretchen. I'm gonna do it now. The question is, should we have the Parrybos have their residence here in this like sort of tropical oasis garden, or should we make another garden that's more it's more ocean themed, where we can also get some quackberries, because the quackberry house is like a pirate ship. So I feel like that could be pretty fun, and I'm pretty sure the crackberries and Parrybos did not, like, dislike each other. Pretty sure they're neutral. Which is, that's one thing that I really wish would be, like, in an FR game. Like, if they were make a new Viva Piñata, is to give the option to, like, you know, have fights not fucking happen, because they're annoying. That would be nice. Being able to make it so that all piñatas are friends. Why can't they just be friends? What if I want to have frogs and newts in the same garden? Is that so much to ask for? So I think it would be pretty fun to move this parrot to another garden. I forget if I think Gretchen's gonna ask me in this garden now if I want the Parrybos. So we should probably wait on that. What are we doing in the meantime? Oh, what do you need even? That's easy enough. I forget if they retain their stuff if you move them from one garden to another. I don't think they do. I'm pretty certain they don't. So maybe in the meantime we should just, while we wait for Gretchen to get the second Parrybos, just make a little bit of extra money, because in the late game, you sure use up a lot of it in this, which makes a lot of sense. Considering the fact that you have to buy many things. I also just want to check if, like, the sound levels and all that jazz are fine. I think they should be. I haven't really changed anything. Main thing of things. Okay, Ivor. Here's another fun fact about Ivor. He has 2 journal entries. For some fucking reason. Which most NPCs only have 1. Where you can find them in the encyclopedia. He's listed as both a merchant and as a helper, even though he is very much not a helper. I'm guessing that the helper one is supposed to be Ivor when he's a beggar. And then the merchant one is obviously, you know, this Ivor right here. But, like, it's just such a strange thing. Alright. And these chilies done. This pet stylist is trying really hard to get rid of our very hard-working couples. She's been doing a great job, and you won't get rid of our dearest hen, who has not only helped us get a Dragonache, but also helped us speed up the whole Salamango process, which has been taking its sweet time. The Salamangos are very slow piñatas. And that's okay. They can't all be super fast. They can't all be Maca raccoons, which are just super speedy. We could also do the fun glitch with this big boy, if we wanna. Oh, there we go. Never mind. We're doing our parrots. Let's go, Gretchen. Give me that parrot. I will say, out of all the piñatas with their little icons and their concept art and stuff, the Parrybos looks a lot different from its like icon versus what it actually looks like in game. I will say that it actually looks a lot nicer in game compared to its little icon thing. Alright, no, don't come back here, you bastard, you. Oh wait, let me go. Let me get this guy off of the building. Get out of there. I need to be able to put you in a box. Come here. There we go. Good Parrybos. Let me send this to myself, of course. Wouldn't that be a creepypasta for the modern day? If you were playing Viva Piñata and suddenly there's another person in your fucking mailing list. Other than yourself. Absolutely bonkers. I feel like though if I fucking saw another fucking like name in the thing in the list, then I would go like at least a little suspicious because that doesn't make any sense. You know. Partsofit did that. Now I can probably move to another garden and make it like ocean themed, sort of, a little bit. More like a sandy shore, although you don't really get access to sand. But we can try, gosh darn it. Of course, this is... My naming skills are not the greatest. There. That is at least something better than just the beach. It's the paper beach. Because piñatas. I'm such a genius. I really fuss. Every time we start this. Staring at me judgingly. Alright, alright. What do we want to do here? We want to put down a Parrybos house somewhere. Where should I put it? I think... Okay, one thing I want to do is get a quackberry, which I'm pretty sure I already have. And I want to slap the house in, like, the middle. Just slap it right in the middle. I don't know how big a quackberry house is, though. So, let's find that out first. Willie, how big is a quackberry house? It's... like that big. That is fine. Of course it makes a lot more dirt than one would like. And that's fine. We can live with that. You want to add water around this thing? Too bad there's no, like, wood, like, tiling on the ground that you can add. Because then we can make, like, a little plank that goes across, so that they have, like, a little, like, sort of almost a drawbridge, but not quite, over the moat. I think that would be fun. It's just, there's so many things in this game that one could think of that would be fun that you sadly don't have access to with the limited tools that you have. But you can still make some pretty interesting things if you try hard enough to use the old noggin for them things and thoughts. Probably should have done the Parrybos house first, considering it's probably going to be a bit bigger. On the bigger side, I think. I forget, honestly. Also enjoy the fact that if you dig on the like dry dirt, you actually get the dry dirt texture in the water. Oh. It was a happy candy. Wow. Oh, it's sweet, sweet music. If there's one thing that makes me nostalgic, it is certainly the music. Wait. There we go, that's excellent. That will fit right in. The worms underwater. That just reminds me of when I was a kid. I would used to, like, when it was raining and I was like 6, I was almost so, like, I felt bad for the worms because they would often, like, get themselves into puddles. So every time I would go to, like, school as a kid, I would make sure to pick up, like, every worm on the way that was in a puddle and place it in the grass. Same thing with bumblebees. If I happened to see them, like, on the side of the road or on the path, I would pick them up and put them in the grass or put them on a flower because I don't want people accidentally walking over them or them getting run over. And it's just like, I was a brave little kid picking up fucking bumblebees because those things can actually hurt you. Well, sort of. They can, we call it burning is what they can do, even though I'm pretty sure it's just a weird type of sting. But like, those are not harmless little creatures. But, you know. That's not what we want. We want to hit some of this dirt. Just a little bit. Alright. Let me see what the... Let's see how big the Parrybos house is so we can scope out where we want to put it. Because I think it would go pretty well in this garden. Maybe we can add the bonbon house as well. I'm not sure. The cinnamon monkeys would probably fit pretty well. Worm, get out of the way. I want to put the thing here. You know, that'll work. That'll work just fine. There we go. Maybe we should get our parrots out so that they're here. That'd probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? Let's get our parrots.
Allt är klart.
Alright. 1, 2 parrots. I think they're both gonna fly and sit up top of the quackberry house. Or fly through the geometry. Isn't that a fitting sight? It's the parrot sleeping on top of a pirate ship. One thing I don't understand in the second game, now that I come to think about it, is the fact that you can't have, like, sand ponds. Like, the edge of the pond is always, like, the dirt. Even though you have access to sand in the second game. Which always baffled me, because I feel like if you have access to sand, you should be able to make the edges of the thing sand as well, in case you want to, like, make it look a bit more tropical and not, you know, like a bunch of muddiness. Because, like, even with these edges, like the cracked earth edges, look a little bit more appealing in some ways than the dirt. Like, that just looks nice, in my opinion. The only problem is that you can't really plant anything right there. But I suppose that is some things that just have to be. It should be always dark. I get the shore will always be dark, I guess. Yeah. Also, well. There we go. Let's see what the Parrybos house is. It's a treasure chest. And a very interesting skull. Very strange looking fella. Oh, the cap, that's just straight up the captain's cutlass. Through and through. Like, not even hiding that you're using the captain's cutlass. Maybe just fill out some of this dirt with some grass, because the grass looks nicer than the dirt. In my humble opinion. Make it all nice and green. I think that's most of it. Let's see if we can spot any of that up here. No, it looks like I got all of it. It's still a little empty though. So, let's see if we can make it a little less empty. Primarily I have an idea of putting like a little island in the middle of the water here and put down like a palm tree or something. Or just a tree in general. The question is if I would be allowed to even grow it there in the first place. Let's see. Let's find out! Fortunately, there's no coconut trees in this game. There's coconut trees in the second one, which are very good. Let's do a banana tree. Let's see if the game allows us. It's gonna try. Can it do it? It can! I'm honestly surprised. And also not surprised at all. I don't think it's actually going to grow properly. Like, you can barely see it. I don't think it's gonna grow unless we extend this pond a bit. Oh! Hey then. Can you make it stop? Oh, you can make it stop growing by doing it. Oh. If you just put enough water next to it, it just stops growing. Oh, too close. That is very interesting. Let me see if I can just... Nope, that part is quintessential apparently. Ah! Every time. Pretty sure that's the follow noise. Yeah, thank you for the follow. So that is an interesting thing that I didn't know you could do. I mean, I knew that plants would just not grow if they're not in the place that they need to be, but there's a first. But that looks nice. It looks very good. Also, the parrots are out, so let's see. What do you guys need? I know you need birds of paradise seeds. So let's get some birds of paradise seeds. Which should not be difficult. I need 6 of these in total. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy peasy. Get our Parrybos over here. Maybe also get a quackberry going in here in case we're gonna have the house and all that jazz. Come on, guys. Go get your seeds. For being parrots, they're surprisingly quiet. See, that's you standing on the seeds. Oh, they need even more seeds. Wait, hold on. Did you actually get enough seeds? Yes, you did. Alright, so we need even more seeds. Because, I mean, parrots do eat seeds in real life. They also eat fruits. Or in some case, nectar, if they're lorikeets. Which is pretty neat, because they used to lick nectar out of flowers. I think it was for orchid seeds, yep. It's a lot of seeds for these parrots. They're lovely Parrybos. Oh, there's a rude boy. Hey, get out of here and don't ruin our pond, okay? That thing is very important. I spent a lot of time on it. Thank you. Where are you going, bud? I need you to come over here and eat some seeds. So that we can see your romance dance, because I completely forget what it is. What do you need more? Oh. You need to wear an eye patch? Alright. It's a very interesting requirement. I guess they need to be pirates. Not difficult to do though. Let's give you an eye patch. There we go. 1 eye patch for 1 parrot. And then 1 eye patch for the other parrot. There you go. They look very silly now, but I'm sure it is fine. What more do you need after that? Oh, they need a pirate statue, of course. You can just have the pirate statue be, like, right next to the house. I think that would fit quite well. Lottie, do you sell the pirate statue? Or is it Ivor that sells the pirate statue? Because it seems like Ivor sells a lot of the more important things. Okay, you have the pirate statue. It's small. It's also the statue of that one pirate NPC from the second Banjo-Kazooie game. Whatever his face is. Honestly forget. Where's the Parrybos at? Oh. Wait. I didn't feed you all of the seeds, though. Maybe it's not actually for orchid seeds. Because I clearly have 3 left here, right? Huh. You know. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that. Ah, it's a parrot face. Careful, careful! There's a sneaky one right there. Okay. That was not that bad. That could have gone a lot worse. A lot of these romance mini-games, so you actually have to not mind using a bit of time, because doing fast doesn't really do a difference. This looks a little broken, and by that I mean whoever rendered this video forgot to add the fur. Although it was a very cute romance dance. Piñatas would make noises that were made by people, and the only animal that could talk in real life barely makes any noise. Yeah, I don't know why the parrot, which is notoriously a very loud animal in real life, makes like no noise whatsoever. Like, you'd think that would be reasonably the loudest out of all of the piñatas, but nope. It's primarily quiet, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But, yeah, you know. So that's growing, it's good. We can put down another tree. We're careful. Yeah, I don't know, maybe the one person that got to voice the parrot just has never met the parrot in real life. That would probably be the explanation. I can make a pretty good parrot noise. Okay, you're not even gonna let me plant it there and all. Okay, fine. Let's see if we can carefully make this work. Okay, it'll plant, but will it work? It'll work. That didn't stop it, it's good. Will this stop it? No! I'm surprised. The monkey nut tree seems to be way more resilient than the banana tree when it comes to growing in weird places. Which is good. Love to see it. Yeah, I think a Cinnamonkey house would make sense in this garden. Which would mean moving the Cinnamonkeys from the Pepper garden. I had them in here. Probably could put them right here or something. Make an alright spot for a house. I forget how big it is. So let's see. How big is the house, Willie? Also, why every time when I go into shopping menus does the fucking window size change? What is up with that? Why, Willie? Why is it like this? Nobody bothers to explain. So I'm trying to figure out what other piñatas would make sense in this sort of beach-themed garden, because there's not a lot of those in this game in particular. Like, if we had access to the crab and the turtle, of course, they would go here. Trying to think. Because obviously we're gonna get some ducks. Because that would make a lot of sense, because we have the house already and all that jazz. Maybe we can, Nope, I don't want to dig a hole. Thank you very much. I need to sort of make a goal connecting this to the rest of the stuff. Let's put down some grass. Maybe I ask a question nicely for a quackberry. We can... I guess we could move Sir Quackerson from the Halloween garden to here. I think he would fit in here better than over there, even if Sir Quackerson is an honorary Halloween garden piñata. Let's do that real quick. Get rid of house menu. Let's do a couple of things, as in we send the quackberry over here, and we send the cinnamonkeys over here as well. That would be a good plan, I think. Let's see. Sir Quackerson is in this one. And then the cinnamonkeys are in the Pigsy garden, I think, if I remember correctly. I honestly forget, so I might have to check it first. Oh, there's fighting? Alright, it's this fucking garden where this is happening. Where this is not happening. I was just checking a thing off stream one time, and this guy picked a fight with the flutterscotch that he's currently standing on, and he's waiting for the flutterscotch to move, but the flutterscotch cannot move because it's being stared on. So that fight is just never going to resolve, which fun times. And I can't get rid of him. Does anybody see a duck in here? Where is Sir Quackerson? Ah. There you are. Sir Quackerson with his fake number. I'm gonna send you to myself. If you would let me game. There you go. Then we can leave this card. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey! It stopped. He gave up. Good for you, Purple Flutterscotch. He didn't have to fight. He just gave up. He was just like, you know what? It's not worth it having to wait. So he's left. Amazing. It's bad, but well, you know what? At least it managed to fix itself. So you don't have to deal with that music the entire time. Let's see. Where in the world is the fucking cinnamonkeys at? Are they in the Pigsy zone? I forget if they're in the Pigsy zone. Let's see if they're in the Pigsy zone, because I remember getting a cinnamonkey. Then they stood on the piñata for a solid couple of minutes and then decided to walk away. Yeah, and they were just like, you know what? I tried to pick a fight with this butterfly, but this butterfly just did not want to fight. So fuck it, I'm just gonna leave then. No. I see, where's someone else? Alright, the two cinnamonkeys are in this garden. Excellent. Let's move these monkeys to a much more fitting garden. One monkey, two monkey. Send these over. Of course. So what had happened? Oh. That elephant like glitched out. Can't do a stream without some glitches. Or sideways roads. Smell is very good. Alright, well we got what we wanted in this garden. So let's go back to our favorite place. Also known as the beach garden. Maybe I could get a hippopotamus in the beach garden at some point. Even if getting a hippopotamus is a fucking process and a half. It is not the easiest task in the world. But, I mean, you can certainly say that you've accomplished something when you have a hippopotamus. That's for sure. Alright. Let's get a monkey. And then let's get a duck. 1 monkey, 2 monkey. And duck. Duck. Good old Sir Quackerson. He can't see for shit, but he's trying his best. Alright, Cinnamon House acquired. You guys can go to bed now. Baby parrot. Flight paths, am I right? Let's see what it looks like in here. It's about what I would expect. Still, these guys are very quiet for being parrots of all things. I think parrots would be very loud. Considering they're, you know, parrots. But what do I know? Alright, let's plant one more tree in this water place. Although maybe while we do that, we can might as well ask, Gretchen, I'm making you do a lot of work today, but I'm sure you don't mind at all. Go get me a duck. Get this quackberry. You know what's something that I forget, but that I have vague memories of? I was thinking about, like, what if we put a juicy goose in here, although the quackberries and juicy goose fight each other. But, like, I was like, what is the house of the juicy goose? And I'm pretty sure it's just a, oh gosh, what is it called? A cornucopia? Although that doesn't make a lot of sense. You'd think that would be for, like, a turkey or something, but I think that's what the Juicy Goose house is. I honestly forget. But for some reason, that's what my brain says it is. I'm honestly surprised there's no turkey. You'd think it would be like an evolution of like the clockles. I think that would fit it. Alright. I think we're almost done with this water spot. Looking nice. Let me see. How does it look from overhead? It doesn't look bad. Could extend it a little bit. Not too much, but a little. I don't know how the monkeys went outside of their house, only to fall asleep in the middle of nowhere. Like, my god, you have houses for a reason. Oh. Money! Hidden money! Oh, nice. Alright, let's slap down another tree. And also get our duck. Right. It's pretty good. Let's get duck. Or rather, let's get seed. Let's not get duck. We already got duck. And then we can see what duck means to romance. And maybe we'll wrap up today with romance and duck. And finishing this up. Plant the seed. Okay, there's no grass there at all. Maybe we could stop this banana tree from growing, so that it looks a slightly bit different from the other tree. I think that would be interesting. But we'll have to wait a bit so that we can pause it at the right time. Because that's apparently something you can do, I guess. What do the ducks need? 2 bluebells. Not sure ducks eat bluebells in real life, but I mean, I'm sure if they had nothing else to eat, they would eat bluebells. Actually, if you want to feed ducks in real life, you should not give them bread. You should give them things like peas or lettuce. Hey, you want to go to pal, my guy? Get out of here. Every fucking time. Every darn fucking time with this. They don't like Mr. Pester in our garden. Mostly because I can't just whack him over the face and he'll go away. In fact, I always make him do things, and that's bad. Did you know? If there are no piñatas, like if you just get rid of like everything from your garden, I'm pretty sure this is what happens anyways, because for some reason I have like memories of it happening. But like if you sell everything in your garden while Pester is there, so that he doesn't have anything to smash, or like it has the piñatas at all to smash, then let's just smash one of the fucking objects instead that has the boost worth. Because he's a petty man. Which, I mean, is totally in line with his character. He's a petty man. Alright, let's get some more money so we can actually buy the thing that keeps him away. Because if he's gonna just come back, then no thanks. Let's make it so that he doesn't come back. Literally rested. Hey, Lottie, you don't like it when I try to buy many things, even though that's your whole thing, that you want me to buy many things. Monkeys, please. I'm trying to fucking garden. Literally just from seeing Pester yet. Normally, you'd just be like, no. But I think all the upper ruffians are like whatever, I don't really care about them because they're a bunch of weenies. But like as soon as you see Pester in the fucking horizon, this is danger mode activate. Like, no thanks. One might joke that he is a silly man, but he's genuinely fucking scary. When you actually have things you don't want him to just absolutely destroy. And also the fact that, you know, as a kid, having him come over to your garden and just destroy things was quite the experience. An experience you never forget. Especially if you lose a piñata that you hold very dear. Yes. He is not nice. Nor is this taffly. These flowers are for the quackberries, my guy. Not for you. Let's see if we can get these quackberries to be nice. Come here, bud. Where's our for duck at? No idea, but we wanna grab these cinnamonkeys for Langston. Come back here. Okay, plant these as normal. Where's our duck? Where's our for duck at? Hey, Langston. Because we have one duck. Where is two duck? Where's Sir Crackerson at? He's not in this house. Does anybody see Mr. Crackerson? Because I don't see him anywhere. Oh, there he is. You blend in too well. In the second game, if I wanted to make money, I would plant a lot of garlic since the other fertilizer is very cheap and garlic is expensive. Yep. Yeah, the best way to make money in this game is either doing this chili thing, or at least early game it's pretty good doing this, or you do the Birds of Paradise. Because the Birds of Paradise use the orange fertilizer, which is the cheapest out of all the fertilizers, along with like purple if I remember correctly. Just basically, therefore a good way to make money, at least in the second game, is selling all the wildcard piñatas you end up inevitably breeding. So, honestly, I never really enjoyed the idea of selling the piñatas that I end up breeding. Like, I don't know why. The only time that I'm okay... The only time I'm like, yeah, is when I do the red pots. But it's just by converting random half-lives that come into my garden into red pots and then just making money off of that. It's less so breeding them specifically for the sake of selling them. I don't know why. I just don't vibe with that thing, despite the fact that it's actually a very lucrative method. Especially if it's like high-level piñatas. This worm is just stuck. I don't know what to do about it. I'm sure it will be fine. Let's see if we can get these blackberries to look at each other. There we go. Love. And this love right there. Is facing your face with another person's face. Or in this case, duck. Amazing. Go! There we go. You did it. The helmet. Sir Quackerson is absolutely beautiful. And he can't see anything. But darn if he's not protected. It's too bad that they don't clear the accessories in the romance dance because it would be hilarious to see him with the helmet and in the dance. Ducks. Yay, I romanced the ducks. I have a reward for it. You know what's a piñata I'm not going to romance on stream? Because their romance dance is like bad. Not like it's like a bad dance. It's just not good for the eyes. Just to send it like this. Their dance in particular is not very suitable for people to see. Cursed? It's less cursed and more so it has a lot of flashing in it. Or they are mating. Yes. Yeah. Like, they're supposed to have like a rock and roll kind of thing going on, and then there's just a lot of flashing, so it's like, it's not that good to show. Don't really vibe with that. So, you know. Where's the ducks? They're doing duck things, which is known as being loud. And by that I mean, you think the fucking parrots and the ducks were swapped, but they were not. What else could we add to this garden aside from just putting a little extra touches here and there and some tall grass? Make it be a little bit more wild. I'm probably think of some other things. We should check what the decorational items we have access to, so we can add some more stuff. Alright, let's see. What decorations do we got? Oh, we should put up the Captain's Cutlass before Mr. Chester shows up again, because don't need him in this garden. There's a sundial. That doesn't really mesh. The sword maybe, but we would already be getting a sword. Barrels! Of course. Yeah. That's fine. That's about what I expected. Alright, let's check our other store, which is Ivor. Let's see if we have anything, bud. Well, we have the Captain's Cutlass, which we do want. We can actually place it next to the pirate house. That would be really cool. But I guess not. You place it on this side for whatever reason. Yeah, sure. That's a fine spot for it. Alright, what else do you got?
En ära och glädje som
You have a flag. Do you like your flag, Ivor? Give me that thing. Ooh, big flag. Maybe I can put it over here. Yeah! There we go. We still have to deal with Pester. Actually, there is an oversight in this game, where the Captain Cutlass works on Pester as well. Which is not what is intended, but is, like, a thing, because they applied it to all of the ruffians, and Pester counts as a ruffian, so, in this game, so... in this game, at the very least, he is deterred by the Captain's Cutlass. They did fix it in Trouble in Paradise, though, where they were like, yeah, that was not supposed to be the intended way of getting rid of Pester. So, thankfully in this game, you can at least do that and feel safe. Which is why you basically just put it into every single garden that ever exists once you unlock it. But, yeah, they made it so that it does not in fact get rid of Pester in Trouble in Paradise, sadly. But, I mean, I know why, because that wasn't, you know, the intended purpose of the item. But I feel like they should have at least added some way to get rid of him. Aside, and there is the exploit, like the kind of glitch you can do where you put up the fence. You can apparently keep him away by placing like just a shit ton of those decoy piñatas as well. Like in a certain, like if you place them in a certain pattern where he enters the garden, he will be just stuck and confused. Which is kind of funny, but also not as nice on the ice as the fence glitch maybe. Strategy, confusion. Overwhelm him with targets. this garden is pretty nice. Though I feel like it could use some more piñatas to inhabit it. I'm not sure what though. I'll have to think about that till next time. What other piñatas could fit in this place? Or if I want to move the cocoa nails over from that one oasis garden to here instead. Because I feel like they could fit in here as well. Unless I make it like a swamp garden, which is also a possibility. Maybe I should try and master romance the Parrybos before I wrap up for today. That would probably... you know what? That's our goal for today. Then I'll hop off for today. Or I can do a little thing where I do like a tour of all the gardens so far. Because this is the last Viva Piñata stream of the year. Because I won't be available during the holidays. Oh, come here. These Parrybos are very patient. Come on, little guys. That's a good parrot. There's like 2 eaglers in here. There's so many birds on top of that one ship. It's a good thing they're birds. Ah. Okay, keep on forgetting that there's hidden little loafers hiding around. I know that they're like called loafers because they're like they loaf the fact that the piñatas are being happy or whatever the fuck. But like I can't keep being like, oh, they're loaves, like bread loaves. But no, they're not. That is not at all even close to what they are. Maybe we could try and add some water plants to this this area. Make it a little less barren. Lottie, what do you got? I wish there were water plants that you can plant, like, actually in the water. Yeah, the music is very good. Put one there. Am I not allowed to put one there? Here. Go back to the music. Sweet, sweet music. It's so nostalgic. There's a dragonfly in here. I guess I have enough water to make one want to come in. Look at that. This garden is full of birds. It's a Parrybo egg. It looks like a Parrybo egg. A little funky. Where's the Parrybos at? They're inside the house. Of course. Let's put some fertilizer on these watercresses.
Vill du inte titta igenom Ivers?
Yeah, Ivor. I don't know why you refer to yourself sometimes in the third person. There we go. Just a little extra stuff. Oh, wait, what? did I never water this? Or it never fully grew because of the fact that I made it like the island too small for it. I wonder if it'll stay. Hopefully it does. Let's see if we can get the Parrybos out. Because I do want to do the Master Master. That would be nice. Come on, bud. Come. Bud? Flying in this game is, you know, it works. He's flying through the terrain. Who cares about physical reality anyways? Space through the walls. Doing the same thing, are we? I'm pretty sure that ground is supposed to have collision, but what do I know? Right. You guys look at each other so you can get the stuff done. So I forgot how nice this flag is. Galagugu. Yeah, the Galagugu is out on the prowl. Which, probably the next streams will be trying to get our lovely Galagugu, our sweet Tim, as we call the Galagugu on this stream. Back. Wasn't far away enough. Where's the Galagugu at? Where's the fudge hog? It was over here when we were looking at the parrots. They usually approach from the jungle area, which makes a lot of sense considering the Galagugu is based on the bush baby, which is a primate that lives in the jungle and eats bugs, which is about what a Galagugu does. These monster drops. It's like the second Piñata to actually do anything with the mock drops. Next to the sherbet. Let me move these eggs. Hopefully encourage our Parrybos not to immediately go into the house. Which, nope. Very quick to tell me that, nope, we're going into the house. We're gonna give you 0 seconds on actually doing anything about that. You're not the one. You don't have an eye patch. Oh. Where's number 1 at? Oh, they're over here. Come here. Get some candy. Oh, they're gonna go look at their baby. Yes, I know. It's very cool that you have a baby. Please! No, I took that as an opportunity to escape my wills again. Please. Why must you be so finicky? Don't land in the water. That would be a bad idea, because I'm pretty sure parrots cannot swim. Yeah, walk over to the candy. Don't even eat it. Hey guys. Oh, it apparently landed in the water, even though it was very much not in the water. Please. It's daytime. Stop being in your house. Don't go anywhere. Even though you went somewhere. Are you gonna go into your house again? Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, thank you. You did a good job. Where's your friend though? There you are. Oh, you're looking at me. Could you be nice and just do this one thing? Do this one thing. No, be very nice. Oh, you rude piece of garbage. These freaking tafflies. I'm so glad that they changed this so that the tafflies eat fruit in Trouble in Paradise, because them like just destroying your flowers constantly because they can't eat any flower ever is just... It's little things like that that make you not like a piñata very much. Like, if it just didn't destroy any flower that existed, then I would be cool with it. Then that would be fine. But no, it can destroy any flower in its pursuit to become a resident. But then they fixed it. Which is good. Because fruits, like whatever. Fruits or whatever. You can get more fruits very easily. Flowers that you put in specific spots used for decoration, a little bit more annoying to do something about. Oh. This tree is growing brown. Oh, is it because it's still... I think this tree is wilting because of the fact that it's so close to the water. I don't think I can reverse this effect by any means. I think it's just gonna be like that. Which, I mean, it's fine. That's pretty cool, actually, that it's like a sort of orangish brown color. It's unique. But is Parrybos having a hard time because of the fact that I have the flag there? I think it died. It probably is a dead tree at this point. It's 2 days old. Yeah, I think this flag is in the way. It's annoying. There. Maybe we'll put the flag somewhere else. Or move the flag slightly at the very least. Because I like the flag. It's pretty. Let's just put it here instead. Except, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that banana tree is out of commission. Which it didn't last very long, but I think this is because of the fact that it's next to the water. Then the game is just like, no, you're not supposed to have the tree right next to the water. That doesn't make any sense. So it'll make it live very long because it's not in the right environment. Which makes sense, I suppose. You want your things in the right place. And this banana tree is like... Wait, hold on, is it for... I have not seen this before. This banana tree is growing backwards. Because it's not in the right environment. It's literally growing backwards. That is astonishing. I wonder if I increase the space it has, if it will reverse the effect. That is ridiculous. That is so stupid. That is this is guys, when it's pretty funny. That was amazing. Well, you learn something new every day. Didn't know the trees could just recess like that. It's the power of the watering can. It just makes it to be watered forever, I suppose. The game is just like, what do we do now? It's not supposed to grow here. I know. Make it grow backwards. Alright, let's do this. Let's get this final thing back. And also, hopefully not screw this up. Wow. Let's just take it careful. Yay! Okay, so we will get that egg. There's a Parrybos on top of the flag. That's nice. And then once that egg and well, this egg and that egg hatches, we'll be wrapping up for today. It's been a very fun and chill stream today, I would say. There's a Kit Kat here. Of course you are. You're here for the watercresses. Get out of here. You darn flies. Did you notice some of the dragonfly sounds are just like the marzipan sounds spit up? Or at the very least, they sound very similar to each other when you speed up the marzipan sounds. Which is just a very strange phenomenon. Let's speed up this process a little bit. Just a teensy bit. The power of chicken. And then I'll be done for today. It was very fun though. Okay, you hatched this egg. Good cockles. And then hatch this one as well. These guys are always my favorite banana. Nutgets are wonderful bananas. They're my, out of the original pinatas, it's my favorite. Like, it's just a very good creature. It makes adorable noises, it looks cute, it's based off of an actual waffle. It's just A+ pinata. Alright, we did it. We got the Parrybos master. Let's see what the full Parrybos house looks like before I go. Still surprisingly quiet compared to the duck house. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for today here. It's been a very fun and relatively chill stream. Good to talk with Piñata. What can I do to you? You can do to me. Oh gosh. I'm pretty sure there's like, if you scroll down, there should be a link to, like, the place where you can buy things with them points. I can double check that real quick. Because I added a thing so that there's a link to it. Because before you would just hover over the thing and it would do it, but not using Streamlabs anymore. So it should be, hopefully this isn't. Okay, let me mute the stream. Where can you do me? Oh, if you scroll down on the about thing and you click on the little image that says loyalty points. It should take you to the place where you can buy them things with them points. It requires 100 points. I could also use play to do sound
Kan du
effects.
hjälpa oss?
It does not work for me. Well, I'll have to figure that out then for next time. But there's a consonants for that. There you go. And hopefully that suffices. What is going on? I was trying to be nice to Flory to do the dudes. You sure you can't access this? Hold on, let me put it in the chat. I don't have points. Oh, you don't have points. Can I give you points? I could perhaps give you points so that you can at least do one dude. Managed to log in, that's good. Oh gosh, why am I doing this? I'm being a nice friend. Alright, let me see if I can get this. Probably shouldn't be in this menu while don't. Maybe I should just be in the pause menu instead of the play menu. Can I give points to people? I don't think so. Wait. Doesn't look like it. So that it's fine. What does that mean? Oh, Master Romance is the parrots. And I'm about to map that wasn't thank you. But I'm gonna call it for today. Well, I'll have to see it. Or you will just have to watch more and get some points. And by that I mean, I actually increased the points because apparently we're only getting 10 per 10 minutes, which is a little low, in my opinion. Because you can't make it be a different amount of time. But anyways, I'm gonna work with this stream. I know. I don't know what to do about it, dear. A beautiful combination. But yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna get going. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and had a fun time today. I did have a fun time today. It's really nice, enjoyable. We managed to get some stuff done, which is always nice. And If you peoples don't attend the first day stream, I'm just gonna say right now, happy holidays, happy New Year, considering this will be the last Viva Piñata stream for the year. So here's to another year full of Viva Piñata things. Maybe, if we're lucky, we could see something new, but I doubt it. But you never know. But today was fun, and I hope y'all have a good day, evening, whatever heck of time it is. I'll be streaming on Thursday with more Minecraft, and then I won't be available for the next 2 weeks, but I'll be sure to announce when I stream next. So I will be seeing y'all later. Take good care. I want to check your streams for a while, but I had final so I couldn't. Well, you can always, which I will direct people to checking out them VODs while I'm not streaming. But see y'all sometime later. Thank y'all for today. Merry Christmas.